Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a deck profile. This deck is one of my favorite decks. It's not the best deck out there, but you can do some really fire plays with it. I love playing this deck every time I come back to the game, or if I stop playing the game for a couple weeks, come back to it. This is the deck I usually start playing with my friends. Um, if you haven't guessed, it's World Chalice. I played two of these, chosen by the World Chalice. You play him because he's a psychic. You can bring him out with E-Telly. And you need to play normal monsters in this deck. They're not the best, but in this deck they do their job. Okay, and then we also play two World Chalice Guard Dragon. He's the good boy. Um, you play him. He's a hand trap. Not a lot of people realize this. He's a hand trap. He protects your link monsters, and when he's in the graveyard, you can remove him from play, and then special summon out your normal monsters in the graveyard. He helps with link plays. He's a great hand trap. Unexpected when people try to hit your link monsters, and then this comes out of your hand. Um, they do not expect it, even though it's in the game, it's in major plays. No one expects the hand trap version of it. Then we play three Lee. Play three of the Lee. Um, Good card. It's the Stratos of the deck. It searches out. Um, but also when it's in the graveyard, you can discard a card, so you can get rid of some of the normal monsters that you have in here, or some of the cards you don't really want. And you can just put this back into your hand. So if you need a card in the graveyard, or you just don't need it in your hand, Lee's pretty good to have. A lot of the time, it's a +2. And to wrap up the World Chalices in the main deck, we have World Legacy World Chalice. This card is really good, surprisingly. You might think, oh, okay, it's just a 0/0 level 5. Um, you put this on the board through a normal summon, it goes to the graveyard, you special summon 2. If you leave this on the board, you can just negate the summon of something from the extra deck. Your opponent wants to summon that big monster that took 4 materials to make. No, sorry. You didn't read the card. You didn't read the card, and I'm punishing you for it. Great card. Love it. You only really need 2, though. You don't really want this in your hand unless you can use it. You can always throw it in the grave with Lee. You can special summon it out with Imduke. Great card. 3 Shine Ball. And, where 3 Shine Balls are, you play 3 Venus. 1, 2, 3. This card is nuts. You summon Venus, you can literally make any rank 4 in the game that's generic. Like, obviously, if it says you need, like, dragons, you might not be able to put that out there. But this gets you into Saryuya, this gets you into Boral Sword, this gets you into everything. Plus, there's some nutty plays with this where you play this card, you pay 1,500, you put your Shine Balls out on the board, you do your plays, you get your Saryuya, you draw cards, then you shuffle everything back in the deck with this still on the board, and you do it again. I'll show you the card that you used to do that in a bit, but great card. Some people don't play this card. I do. I've been meaning to put Archlord Christia in the deck. It abuses this, and then it puts your opponent out of special summoning monsters, which is pretty funny. Now we have some kaijus. We got Riot in here. He uses kaiju counters to put a token of himself on the board. You use him sometimes, but mainly you want to use Gamma Seal. play 2 of him. You can special summon him out with the Saryuya, and then after you special summon him out, you can just start negating your opponent. Like, they just play a card, you negate, you banish it. As long as you have the tokens on the board, I'll show you the card that you use for that. But really good. If you're playing the Saryuya build and you're not playing Gamma Seal, I don't know what you're doing. 1 Crusader Guard Drago, sorry, 1 Crusader Drago. You just bring them out of your hand when you have a Link monster on the board. Free special summon. For hand traps, we have 3 Ash. Then we have 2 of these guys. Exodus. So this card, when you can special summon from your hand by shuffling every monster in your graveyard back into the deck, which is amazing because you just get into those monsters and then you shuffle everything back, you fill your deck up with resources, and you use this off, just Link off. It gets removed. It gets removed sadly when it hits the graveyard, but you know, who cares? You just refilled your Venus combo. You just put your Kaijus back in the deck, able to research them. You put all your World Chalices back in the deck so that you can bring them out. It's pretty good. Plus, you know, you only have 15 cards in your extra deck, but when you play Exodus, you have 30. And if you play 2 of them, you have 45. So, great card. And then 2 more cards. Red Eyes, Black Dragon, and Dark Magician. You see where I'm going with this. For a 1 trap, we play Infinite Impermanence. I could play more. I have been fooling around with 2, 3. I don't really need the traps, but when that's in my hand, it's pretty nice to have, just for some defense. I play 2 Pot of Avarice. Shuffle those monsters back in. You don't really use your graveyard, but you know, you shuffle them back in, you draw 2. Refill resources, and it's like it's more than a +2. That's for sure. Pot of Desires. You know, double-edged sword, but you know, drawing 2. Get the cards in your hand, make the plays. You need it at 3. It just fixes your hands if you have it and you don't have that great of a hand. 1 for 1. You put Guard Dragon in the graveyard. Then you can special summon out your normal monster that you have in there. Plus you can put Lee in the graveyard with it. Then you can add it back to your hand if you need to. Emergency Teleport to grab your Psychics. These boys. Great. 2 of the Kaiju Searchers. Kyoto Waterfront. So, like, you put this out on the board at the beginning of your plays, you quickly get 5 counters, you add the Kaiju to your hand, you get your Surya on the board, you summon Gamma Seal, just by special summoning it. You instantly have 2 negates. The second another card goes to the graveyard after you use one of the negates, you get a third negate. It's pretty good, but you got to pick the right timing to use Gamma Seal. Then we got Terraforming, just to search those out. Transmodify, which is great for the fairies in the deck. So you have Lee, you summon Lee, you get your World Chalice, and then you go ahead and you transmodify into Venus and start up some plays with summoning the Shine Balls. Same thing with the Shine Balls, you can use this on that. And then we have 2 Red Eyes Fusion because I have Desires in the deck, and if this card, you know, you can easily bring out Anaconda, but if you have a dead hand and this card's in it, it kind of just saves you for the turn. Okay, now onto the extra deck. Okay, and onto the extra deck. We have had our good boy grow up, and he is now the best boy. 3 M Duke, the World Chalice Dragon. So this card is great. You turn any of your normal monsters, you can turn your Shine Balls into these guys. And then you're able to normal summon another time for the turn. So a play is you normal summon a Shine Ball, or you summon your World Chalice normal monsters, and then you turn him into this boy. Then you can go ahead and you contribute that into um, the chalice. And then if you turn that into a link play, then you just go 2 more monsters. But also it's an effect monster, which matters because you turn those normal monsters into effect monsters, and then you can go into more cards into your extra deck that only allow effect monsters. Another Link one we play. Oh, sorry guys. Link Spider. It lets you get those normal cards out of your hand. They're dead if you've already normal summoned. You can just send them to the graveyard with Lee, but Link Spider is a good way to do it as well. Then we got Ib, and Ib, she's protection. She protects everything on the left and right of her. Plus, it's a generic. It's a generic link too. If you need to link her out, it's pretty good. She doesn't point down though. We got Anaconda, 2 effect monsters. So this is the reason why Imduke is pretty good. You just turn the normal monsters into Imduke, and then you go ahead and throw out the Anaconda. Then you can send this card to, well, not send this card, but pay 2,000 to send cards to the graveyard to make your Dragoons. Then we got our last link too, which is Phoenix. Nightmare Phoenix. Great for destroying spells. There's not that much spell removal in the deck. I was playing Twin Twisters, but I felt like it used up too much of my hand. Those 2 cards matter, especially when you're trying to make plays. This is a combo deck. We got Triple Burst Dragon here. Spell negation, but only during the battle phase. But also it can bring back your Cerullas in grave if you need them. Nightmare Unicorn, a bounce. Then we also have Borolo Dragon. If you get this into the graveyard for whatever reason, then you have the Triple Burst out and you bring this back, it's pretty good. Of course, it steals monsters at Blusa. Extremely easy to make in this deck. You can easily put this out, get your 4 negates. I've played this deck and I've gotten games where I have 13 negates on the board, and we just go into the next game. Saryuya, but wait, we got 2 of them. 2 Saryuyas. Super easy to make. You get your Gamma Seal off them, so they're a lot more worthwhile off of it, because you're just able to put the Gamma Seal back there with a bunch of negates on it. You never really want to give Gamma Seal to your opponent, especially if, well, mainly if you have the field spell on the board. If you have the field spell, it's not worth it. But yeah, it's Saryuya. He gives you draw 1, but he also lets you reset your hand, throw cards back into the deck that need to be back in the deck, such as Shine Bells, and or don't matter being in your hand, and just a great card. And then we got Asco Talker, great for OTK, and Dragoons, another great card. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. And remember, love yourself.